kind of happened to me this last week or two. I was riding around with a half helmet on, just like, you know, like a half helmet, covers the top, doesn't cover the face, and you know, they're not very safe, you know, and in the, I don't know, in a large amount of accidents, you really do need a full face helmet, because you will, you know, your face will hit the ground or whatever, or hit another car. So I know there's been lots of examples where guys are wearing full face helmets and they get into an accident, and then you look and the front of their helmet's all smashed up. So it just proves that if they didn't have a full face on, they would have lost most of their face or died. But anyways, I was wearing a half helmet, and my speed got a little bit high, and the wind is really, really loud. And I know a lot of riders use earplugs, but I don't, because I'm stupid. So, anyways, I didn't have earplugs in, and I was doing a fairly high speed with a half helmet, so the wind was extra loud in my ears. And all of a sudden I felt like a sharp pain in one of my ears. Isn't that great? Fucking solid red light, semi just flies through it, that truck goes through it. The fucking semi, it's like a fucking gravel truck or something. Cocksucker. Anyways, yeah, I got a sharp pain in my ear. And I didn't think much of it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's too loud out, it's too windy, I hurt my ear. But that was about a week ago. And anytime I get my speed over a certain amount now, the same ear hurts. So, yeah, that's smart, eh? And he's got his, look at that, his girlfriend's on the back with no helmet. And he didn't even slow down for a second. And these people had a green light here. So, for example, if a car was coming along this little road, and he saw that he had a green light, he might gun it for the green light. And then what would happen? He would hit that scooter, and that scooter was like, speeding. Go fuck with himself. I just pointed at him and gave him the thumbs down. He's just fucking, this guy's doing like, first of all, he's on like a 50cc scooter, which is very, very light. And at low speed, it's the best thing to be riding. But at high speed, it's not exactly stable. And then he's doing like 60 miles an hour on like a tiny little scooter with his girlfriend with no helmet on the back, and then he's flying through red lights. You can't imagine how often I hear stories of like friends who die like that. Just like 3 weeks ago, my roommate's girlfriend's good friend died. She was in the back of her boyfriend's scooter. I don't know if she was wearing a helmet or not, but check this out. Her boyfriend was going to the doctor to get his eyes looked at. There's something wrong with his eyes. So he's riding a scooter fast with he wasn't wearing a helmet, and he had no eye protection either. So his eyes are fucked, so he's going to the doctor. And then what does he do? He hops on a fucking scooter and then speeds with no glasses on and no helmet. Yeah, this is a big ass truck that moves the red light. You know, like there was a time when I'd give him the finger and like tell him he's a loser, but I'm not going to do that because I realized what could happen is I give him the finger and he can't do anything because he's in a big truck, and I speed off, and then what happens when the next motorcycle is passing him? He might take his anger out on that guy, you know, like I fuck with him, and then he just, instead of him hating me, he just gets like a grudge against all motorcycles. The first time I realized that was when there was some guy in like a souped-up Mitsubishi, and I gave him the finger, and he started chasing me, and I was at the time I was on my CBR 600, and I was just like, okay, you want to chase me? You're a loser. And I was just, you know, I didn't even try to get away from him. I just stayed about a block ahead of him, and he's like, he's got it pinned, and I'm just purposely letting him believe that he actually has a chance of keeping up with me. So I led him on a good chase, and then I just gave him the finger again, and then took off. And then I knew he was still chasing me, and then I caught up with another group of motorcycles, like a big group of motorcycles, and I weaved my way through that group of motorcycles and continued along. And then I realized, oh shit, the guy who's chasing me, he's not going to catch up with me, where there's a good chance he's going to catch up with that group of motorcycles. And he's already in a pretty bad mood, and I've already caused him to lose face, as they say in Asia. So, you know, I've already humiliated the guy, and I'm pretty sure he was with his girlfriend in their sports car. And now, oh look, we joined a group. And they're riding single file, which is not good. When you're riding with a group, you should be in staggered formation, which is one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, in the same lane. That way your visibility is better. If you're in a single line like this, you can't really see in front of the guy in front of you. So, but by going in staggered formation, you can effectively double the distance, your viewing distance, while still keeping the same distance from the bike in front of you. If you follow me, it wasn't too clear. I'll re-explain that. See, if I'm right behind this guy, I can only see to his back tire as far as the ground is concerned. But if he's on this side and I move over to this side, then I should be able to see to the bike in front of him. So I double my viewing distance, but I'm still the same distance behind him. These guys are all doing the speed limit. I guess there's speed cameras around here. Still recording, so let's let it record. I've already gone over 10 minutes, but I can edit it later. So what do we got here? We have I'm not sure. His license plate says he's a fag, but I don't trust that. Okay, what is he? You guys are making me nervous. Okay, it's a Yamaha R1. And that bike there is I'm pretty sure it's a Kawasaki. Okay, they're all going left. Where are they going? Let's follow them, shall we? Oh, they're making a U-turn. Where are they going? I don't want to head back the way we came. Oh well. What's with the fucking traffic here? That asshole's parked there. Check it out. It's a fucking bend, and he's fucking parked there.